Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Slope Podcast. Hey, you know what it is, your weekly podcast on the Sakamichi series. Idol groups, it's going to be Nogizaka 46, Sakura Zaka 46, and Hinata Zaka 46 is season 5, episode 18. Wow, season 5, already a legal adult. Who would have thought? We got some new single news coming out from Hinata Zaka, Nogizaka 46, as well as a new PV from Sakura Zaka, and some official rival group news. But before we get into all of that, I'm one of your hosts. I'm Jimmy, aka Jimmy Tweets, and I'm joined as always by my friend and my fellow host. We have Josh, Mr. Josh Box.
If there's another group that we have to talk about, Jimmy, I ain't standing for it. Okay, we have enough as it is already.
Look, I'm not saying we're gonna do this every time. Evil Slope starts with the TV show highlights. Yeah, dude. Look, no, if anything, that's normal Slope podcast. Me always forgetting to change that thing, dude. All right, but anyways, we're I'm not saying we're gonna talk about them every week.
Okay.
It's just, you know, they're debuting, right? We'll see. Depending on how hyped this group is, maybe I'll watch their stuff on like my regular stream, you know, my personal stream. If I get invested, but
because they don't have a number, right?
Yeah. If there's no like 46 at the end of it, we don't fucking cover it, dude. This group's
that's their fault.
This group sounding like a fucking Nogizaka B-side, dude. we'll get into
1 year later.
That later, dude. Yeah.
No, I gotta support my in this group.
I'm BokuAo's biggest fan.
Sorry, Josh, I'm leaving. I'm making my own podcast.
I'm starting the BokuAo podcast, dude.
It's gonna be called
who wants
Blue.
Who wants to host the BokuAo podcast, dude? Yeah, Blue Sky, dude. Sky Blue. But anyways, how have you been, Josh?
I've been good. Just trying to get through catching up work and been editing pictures.
Oh yeah, what pictures have you been editing, Mr. Box?
It's a surprise.
Oh, okay, all right, I like it.
That's been taking up some time, so that's been my week.
Yeah. Do you want to plug your new Instagram account? Well, I guess it's not new, but now
I forgot
public.
Haven't I talked about that?
You have not talked about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What a good friend I am, remembering.
I know. Thank you. Because that's how good I am at shilling myself. I used to be good at it. I remember those days.
Oh yeah. This guy used to be shameless, dude. I miss it, dude.
So if you go to @Josh Ramos Photo, JOSH.
Oh, very officious, dude. Yeah.
HOTO. Then you can see my photography Instagram, which I've been like having on private, and then I like publicly opened it just because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pursue this.
Ooh, look at this, dude. Mr. Box getting ready to shoot the shashin shoot, dude.
Ooh, there we go. That's a checklist on my like have to complete before I die. Do a shashin shoot. It's now official.
I like this one, dude. Something about the model really speaks to me. I feel like I've seen this person before, dude.
It's like I really connect with them.
I feel like you know, like I could almost see myself sitting across from him at a buffet in Vegas, dude.
Las Vegas.
That photo just really captures that vibe, you know.
Oh, thank you so much, Jimmy. I'm glad you got that image.
But yeah, dude, I'm glad you're putting your photography out there, dude. I hope that this you know, you get like a lot of followers on your new account.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see the photos that you'll publish on there.
Yeah, there's gonna be some I mean, chat can already guess who's gonna be my surprise picture if last week was any indication of it. So, but if you don't know, you have to watch last week to find out.
Oh, look at him. He's back to the shilling.
Bringing it back slowly.
Yeah, he's finding himself, dude.
I'm slowly getting back to it. Next thing you know, I'll finally upload a video again.
Ooh. Then we can go back to being the Josh Box and Friend podcast, dude.
I've been
Uh,
thinking about uploading them. I'm like, I don't have any time to upload anything.
mhm. I feel it, dude. That's the main reason why my YouTube channels are dead, dude. You know, it's like, oh, filming is one thing, but editing,
Mm.
about to hop on Fiverr for that shit, dude.
I mean, I have the setup too. Like this whole reason I made the setup, and I haven't even like used it that much.
All
It's
right,
been a
we gotta
podcast though.
plan. We gotta produce a new video, dude. We gotta figure out something.
AX, let's plan it.
We'll get
Coming
the
up.
boys back together, dude. You know,
Yeah. This time we have to switch it up. We did all the groups already, so we have to make a new video, new concept.
dude. Love at first sight, BokuAo.
Perfect. Get it before before they debut, and then like we release it when they debut. Boom. There we go. And
Oh,
then when one of the members isn't there anymore, we're like, all right, we'll pretend that she isn't there.
just cut it out, dude.
Yeah.
And someone's gonna be like, "Oh, I like her. She's cute." And be like, "She's 12. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? Wake up.
Get some help."
To be fair, we do have 2 videos in the back burner that we never got approved. So there is
Yeah,
content.
yeah. Okay, but that's not our fault.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
is literally
yeah.
not. It's not in our hands anymore, dude. You
Hmm.
know, at that point, which is kind of unfortunate, dude.
Yeah.
I thought they were very good videos.
Hmm. Well, the second one we never edited, but the first one we did.
Okay, the first one was a good video. The second one had the potential to be a
Yeah, the
good.
second the second one was actually fun. So I don't know. Maybe I'll
Yeah,
edit it one day and then just like send it. Be like, yo, is this okay? I know it's been a while.
yeah. Might as well, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe I need to open up a new Instagram account too,
Ooh, there
dude.
we go.
Jimu Photo,
Ooh,
Jimu Tog.
there we go.
And
Underscore
it's just
and a period at
y-
the end.
yeah. Jimu dot photography underscore official.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And then you put your birth month and then day.
Mm,
That's how you know.
Moto Slope Club, dude. Oh, X Slope Club. But anyways, yeah, dude. Aside from that, how have you been, man?
I've been all right. I've been all right. Nothing to
Hmm.
complain about, you know.
Okay, all right.
And you, Jimmy?
I was talking about this a little bit before. I have made a commitment. I really don't want to have to quit powerlifting.
Hmm.
So I want to make sure that I leave no stone unturned.
Oh,
Or at the very least, if I do end up having to quit, I want to be able to say that I tried
yeah.
everything and can leave with no regrets at that point, right?
Regrets.
Yeah. So one of the things I said was like, yeah, dude, I need to go get some more I need to do more soft tissue work, right? Get some
Mm.
more just take better care of my muscles, ligaments, tendons, things like that. So I went to go see a chiropractor, did active release therapy, and boy, they fucked me up, dude, in a good way, in a good way.
uh,
Um, yeah, dude, just we discovered that I had a minor pec tear,
mm,
probably at some point like in recent time, and because of that, my chest, my pec on the left side was just guarded, and so it's just
mm.
bunched up and tight this way, and then it wouldn't like fucking let go. So we did some fucking manual therapy there, got some range of motion back. Of
Oh.
course, now I have to make sure that I keep moving it through the range of motion, or else it's just gonna lock up again.
Oh, yeah.
But
Mhm.
like it was good. It was just yeah, it was definitely noticeable. Definitely, he
Mm.
found a lot of probably minor injuries that have accumulated, and like nothing severe, but this is like all normal, right? Like if you think about it, the act of growing muscles is slightly injuring yourself
Yeah.
and then letting your body recover from it, but now it recovers stronger, right? But
Mhm.
then sometimes you do that, and I guess your body just doesn't recover in the most optimal way,
Mm.
right? And so things kind of recover weird, and yeah, so it's about like trying to get things to move and slide and shift the way that they're supposed to,
Oh.
and things that shouldn't move, slide or shift, getting them more stable, right?
Mhm.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this all goes long term. Hopefully,
Yeah.
I'll get some good movement back.
Yeah, that way
Excuse me.
you can actually continue the powerlifting, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think also, yeah, just being tense and stuff like that does not help. Probably does not help my blood pressure. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
really? Mhm,
Like just like, oh, because all my muscles are tight. So I think,
mhm.
I mean, maybe it has nothing to do with it, but subconsciously it feels like I'm hoping that this will help with dealing with like my heart stuff, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh, mhm.
I'm hoping for the best, you know?
Thank you, man. Thank you.
That way you can get in
Uh,
there and lift heavy things again.
yeah, yeah. I've been back in the gym the past a week after like just dealing with random injuries and stuff like that.
Mm.
Lifting like a bitch right now, but it's okay. At least I'm lifting, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah.
Like yeah, it's so hard, dude. Sometimes like I'll make sure to go when there's not a lot of people cuz
Mm.
my ego, I'm like
Oh,
I can't believe I'm benching less than 2 plates, dude. This is embarrassing. But I'm like, no, 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 no. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't start. I shouldn't be thinking that way.
didn't someone tell you before, like, how you used to lift so much or something?
Uh, no. I know what you're talking about. I'm trying to remember what he said.
Something like that.
Yes, it was something
Or,
like that. It was something like
like, you used to be good or something?
something like that, dude. Yeah, and it's just but um
No, but yeah, I mean, and you have to go, like, every week or every what?
he recommends every week or every other week, and so I
Mm.
was like,
So it's like a new muscle and needs to get worked on every time?
well, it's just like the biggest way to improve range of motion is to continuously work through that range of motion.
Mm.
So the sessions would be about building that skill set, I guess, so that I could be able to keep working on having a healthy range of motion and making sure my muscles are moving
Mm.
the way they're supposed to on its own, dude.
Mhm.
But Chad's bringing up making wodas seem less weird, dude. And that just reminded me of you guys, you and Boy, making me tell Emika a very embarrassing story while we're at Disneyland,
Chat's
dude.
heard the story before, so
Yeah, chat. I know chat's heard it. I'm not gonna retell the story. It's just I can't believe you made me tell an idol that story though. I
it was in the momentum, you know? You told 2 of the 3 stories, so might as well finish it with the 3rd one.
we all know I only have so many stories. Yes, yes, chat. It was the poster story. Um,
It's okay.
yeah, yeah.
She laughed at it, so
I mean, she also agreed though, dude. Like
Uh-huh.
the fact that I had a girl back at my room at all puts me in the top like 10% of idol talk. um. Anyways, shall
Chat
we
knows
read?
exactly exactly what story you're talking about.
Uh,
Yeah, let's read some comments.
yeah, let's read some comments. If people in chat haven't heard this story, I'll tell it again during the break. But anyways, this is this from our someone, dude? Is this
Maybe,
from
that's
the
what I thought.
someone? Okay. Uh, to preemptive the impending talk about Hayakawa Seira's grad, which we of course will do more so
Yeah.
later. When the radio talk broke news, though I hope it was, I feared this would be the only plausible outcome to explain my point. Rather than anything to do with Sego and the influence plus connections he might have within the industry, what Seira did quite simply landed her in the category of a person that might be difficult to work with. It seriously sucks, but that's pretty much how the Japanese corporate psyche is. Let's say even if she is a top 10% generational talent, after the fact, at the back of the mind of every director who might be thinking of casting her for a role, there would always be that there was that one incident. Can I deal with her if something happens? I don't want to deal with any drama, which would automatically bump her down the selection order. It would be exceedingly difficult to have a career with that kind of environment. All in all, I am very annoyed by the manner in which this whole affair had been handled up to that point. Did management not know about it, or worse, did they turn a blind eye to his behaviors up until the news broke out? I think it's quite clear that they turned a blind eye to his behavior. I think
Yeah.
if you listen to any of the other interviews, like I think Sashi and Aki were talking about it after this shit broke out. They were very aware of it. They just seemed to be very dismissive,
Yeah.
right? He's like, "Oh yeah, he's a little
Or if
wild.
yeah.
Guy gets a little intense sometimes, but it has to be Sego, dude. Sego just pops off, dude." And
I was, like, excusing it for, like, the exchange.
mhm.
Or yeah, I guess it is
uh,
turning a blind eye, right?
yeah. It's very complicit, and I think that seems to be the main issue here, is that there's no way for management to defend Seira without admitting that they've been complicit.
Mm.
Which is why we saw such a shitty announcement from them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I think I agree that I think that's definitely the one of the reasons why she has to step down from uh, entertainment as a whole, which we'll talk. Yeah, said we'll talk about more later. Um, I it makes me sad that because she from what I've gathered, she has worked. The people that she has worked with, even outside of Nogizaka, has had nothing but good things to say
Mhm.
about her.
Mhm.
About her work ethic.
Yeah.
And just like how they enjoy working with her. And it just sucks because it's just that side seems to be awfully quiet right now. But
Yeah. That is unfortunate.
any other thoughts you wanted to add to this, Mr.
Yeah, I
Box?
wanted to add a different point of view. I think, it this is a possibility. I'm not saying it's for sure. I'm not saying it's I'm just throwing this out there. It could also be since we mentioned that Sada's very, like, focused and she makes sure she tries to do everything right. Maybe she just saw, like, the way things worked weren't according to her standards, or maybe saw that things
Mm,
didn't maybe, like, the whole management thing rubbed her the wrong way. She saw incompetence there, and she's like, "This isn't even worth dealing with, and it's better to just, like, let it go if everything kind of runs this way."
mm,
And it's almost like a personal view of it, where maybe she saw this before, she's like, "Imma call him out," and then decide to leave and, like, don't wanna deal with this anymore, too much improper management or maybe too much acceptance of things that aren't good, because I feel like things like that should be called out, and maybe they're not called out enough, and then
yeah,
she saw that.
yeah. I generally try to avoid making sweeping blanket statements about culture,
Mm,
right? Because no one culture is a monolith, right?
mhm,
Not everyone in America acts the same way, even though people like to say that we have like a more independence-minded culture than say Japan, which is I think is a fair statement. But it's like there's always going to be exceptions, right? And I think
yeah,
that applies to Japan as well, even though Japan is said to have like a much more social minded, in social rule minded culture than America.
mhm.
Um,
There's always exceptions, yeah.
yeah, but I think this is one of those situations where it's very much what is it? That adage of like the nail that sticks out gets hammered,
Mm,
right? Everyone likes to say that about Japan, and I think there's a lot of times where it applies, a lot of times where it doesn't, and unfortunately, this is one of the times where it does apply. I think especially when you have these industries that are very old boys club. You know what I mean?
mm, yeah, and especially since, like, their main goal is to just get the money, like, the means and the
Right.
fans
Hmm.
are kind of, like, secondary to the income they get. So things like
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
they'll let it happen as long as the results show.
Hmm.
Which, I mean, kind of reflects what Sashi and Akipi said of it has to be him because he gets the results for the income, even if
Hmm.
it's to the detriment of the members.
Yeah. It's just I don't know. Yeah. This situation sucks, but
Mhm.
we'll talk more about it once we get into the Seira grad
Yeah.
part of the
Stay tuned.
podcast. But yes, but thank you for your comment. Next comment is from our boy Miguel. Is in the chat right now, I believe. Never in my wildest dreams could I imagine that I would be handing Asuka's second photo book to a former NMB48 member. I see that one got the Slope Club like, dude.
Uh-huh.
uh, you know what? This is what happens
We
when
were all
you're
surprised.
a Slope Club viewer, dude. You never know.
Yeah,
what kind of
you know,
experiences you might.
donate
Nah,
enough money, you might get.
look, I'm not saying these things happen when you give me and Josh free photo books, but
You
I'm
know,
just saying.
I'm saying people who haven't given us photo books, did they get to me?
Oh, we can have we have zero claim to that moment. All right,
Yeah.
I think that was just one of the biggest just one of the funniest moments I just kind of watched
Mm,
happen before my eyes, dude. It was a good laugh.
mhm,
Let's see. Next one from Desert Raven Gamer for the new Hinata Zaka Center. I guess it would depend on the type of song. A light summary song, I can see Hinano centering, but if they go a little poppy, perhaps Shiho. She seems to be popular right now. Show Genji would be interesting. Um, we'll talk about the Senbatsu later, but
mhm, mhm.
yeah, I actually I like these three picks.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll talk about who they actually went with once we get to the what is it? The 10th single news for Hinata Zaka.
Yeah.
This one's from Stefan F5433. I read on Twitter, Seira Hayakawa announced her graduation from Nogizaka 46 and her retirement from the entertainment industry on the blog on June 16th, which of course we'll get into later.
Mhm.
So soon after remarks about the concert director Sego, pushed perhaps, or she had decided she was graduating prior to making comments, so had not feared naming him. Interesting turn of events, so I can't wait to hear your thoughts, Jimmy and Josh. Yeah, I did want to read this because I think I've heard that from a few people, especially someone in chat right now also agrees. So I do think that that's probably like the only reason why. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, when I saw that she was graduating, I thought I was gonna fucking just. I was like, dude, I'm done with this fandom. You know
Mm,
what I mean? I'm just done. This just makes me
mhm.
sick.
Yeah, 'cause that's the first
But
assumption people make, right?
yeah, well, of course. I think that's natural. I've said that. You know, you're
Yeah.
always gonna assume the worst.
Yeah, you make
You
the
know,
connection
but
and you're like, "Oh, something's going on here."
but yeah, there is stuff that we don't know, and there's
Yeah.
stuff that we're just never gonna be privy to. So,
We'll never know.
um, yeah, so in that case, you know, I still think I'm not supporting the. I obviously don't support Sego. I'm very skeptical of management, but I still support the members themselves. Right, is
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of where I'm at.
We gotta show us support where we can.
hmm Last couple ones are real quick. This is from Muhammad Wayuhidayat. Uh, I'm gonna read this one because for once he's not commenting on a comedian that I have no idea who it is. He's
Mhm.
saying Sakurazaka 46 perform in Indonesia with Nogizaka 46 and Hinata Zaka 46. Make it happen. I wish we had that kind of pull, dude. I really do. But
But to
if
be
we
honest,
did,
if we did, if I go to America first,
yeah, it would not be Indonesia. Dude.
sorry to
But
tell you.
let's be real. If anything, Indonesia is way more likely than
Oh,
LA.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Um, I actually would, even though it sucks that I wouldn't be able to go, I would prefer them do Indonesia for their first international, not first because obviously Paris, but I guess their next international tour, just because I do think the turnout in Indonesia would be a lot higher
Yeah,
than it
true.
would be in the States, just because America is so fucking huge, dude. You know, it's
Yeah,
like,
everyone's not gonna fly out from
mhm,
for 4 hours
but
to go.
yeah, yeah. But that being said, please, LA. uh, the last one is from Asahina G.
Ooh, classic.
5861. One of the most kawaii thumbnails
Ooh, Jimmy back
I've
at it,
seen, dude.
photoshopping. Finally
Oh,
opened up Photoshop to do more
I
than text.
actually opened up Photoshop, dude. You know, I put some effort into this thumbnail this time,
There
dude.
we
I
go.
didn't. It wasn't just a screenshot, dude. It was a
Cleaning off the
cute.
rust.
Yeah, it was a cute little composite, dude. You know, we got the Eiffel Tower in the back, dude.
Mhm.
We got the third gen
I
members,
I was waiting
dude.
for, like, Sugai somewhere in the corner slumming it.
Oh, slumming! I should have. I should have done the throwback. Damn. All right. No, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. But thank you for appreciating my work, dude.
Mhm,
You
mhm.
know, I try. I try. But yeah, that has been all the comments. Thank you guys so
Oh,
much for
thank you.
leaving your comments. I just, I've said it before, but since we've started reading them, I have noticed people have been leaving more comments, and
Much
I want
appreciated.
to let you guys know that we appreciate that. It really
Yeah, for
does mean
sure.
a lot. Um, the YouTube algorithm demands the engagement. So
Yep.
I appreciate you
Views,
guys stepping it
comments,
up, dude.
likes, shares, how long you
Mm-hmm.
watch the video, whether you
Yeah,
watch a different video and then watch it again. It's like all that.
yeah. Um. So before we get into some Sakamichi series group news,
Oh,
I guess we got some miscellany news.
miscellaneous.
Yeah, I don't know where else what else to call it, but it is tangentially related because this
Yeah.
is a new idol group, but it's not Sakamichi group. So
Oh,
don't
wait.
expect us
Can I
to
try to
cover
guess?
them.
Is it Yoshimoto Zaka?
Don't. Why would you say that, Josh? Why would you say that, dude? You know I miss them, Josh. Okay. You know, every night I have dreams that Yoshimoto Zaka is still a group, and then I wake up and then I long to return to the dream.
I hope for the same
Oh,
dream to return every night.
yeah, yeah, dude. I just like I wake up, I'm like, oh, new Yoshimoto Zaka single. No,
It
no.
can't be. It's still a dream.
But it's unfortunately no, it's not a new Yoshimoto Zaka single. As much as I wish I could go back to the old intro of saying your weekly podcast on the Sakamichi series out of groups, it's gonna be Yoshimoto Zaka 46 Hinata Zaka. I
Remember
can't
those
I
days?
can't anymore. Yeah. But no, this is
Boomers.
the official rival group for Nogizaka 46.
Oh, we've heard so much about it.
They finally have a name. I can finally try to see past this stupid official rival group branding because nothing turns me off personally more than that. But now we got the new name, and I honestly kind of wish they'd go back to Nogizaka official rival group, dude, because the name is Boku ga mita kata Aozora,
I'm not gonna
or
remember that.
BokuAo for short, dude.
I'll just remember that.
Um, oh, chat says Alzora 47. I actually would like Alzora 47 more
Oh,
than Boku ga Mitakata Alzora, dude. That's I've said it before and I'll say it again and I'll say it with my chest out. That sounds like some fucking Nogizaka ass B side song, dude. You
it's
know what I mean?
true.
Like,
Not even A side, B side. You're right.
yeah, dude. That's like I can fucking imagine the music video for this shit already, dude. It takes place in a school, you know, like
Yeah.
it's,
Probably like mid tempo.
yeah, someone's gonna be sad in the classroom, dude, just with their papers. They're gonna wear glasses for just for this PV,
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
whoever
yeah.
the center is. Yeah. Yeah, no, it does sound like a song name though. You know, if anything, it
Mm,
sounds more like a song name than a group name, but it
yeah.
is what it is. We've got, you know, their official website already up. You can check out the member profiles.
Oh,
We got 23 members, so a good
23.
sizable group
Yeah.
already,
How much
dude.
did Nogi first start with? I think
I don't
similar, right?
remember, dude. Yeah, similar. Um, I think this is enough for them to do a full everyone senbatsu, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the center's already been
That
announced.
says they
I'm
want to
sorry.
step on the slopes so they can see the blue sky.
No, no. Damn, dude.
My
Yeah,
bad.
what's higher than the slope? The sky above, dude.
Dang. They
Oh
already
shit,
they
is
already
that
went to the sky. They don't need the slope. They're already there.
But I believe the center and everything for their single has already been announced.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't tell you, but you can check it over on
This is not a
YouTube. Oh
BokuAo
god, their
podcast.
YouTube channel still is Nogizaka 46 official rival, dude.
Gotta change that up.
Um yeah, but you can preview the song, dude, over
Oh,
on there. You know, you got it's kind of upbeat, dude. A little bit more chill, but upbeat. Got some horns in there. It's kind of drivey, dude.
okay, okay.
Got that kind of like surf rock vibe, I guess you can say. You know,
Oh, Always like a nice
The
K-pop vibe.
the pool, like the shallow pool, gives me girls' rule vibes,
Oh
dude.
no, it's starting.
Um,
The
no, no, no,
comparison.
no, no. Did if anything that was their biggest mistake, dude.
Uh,
You never want to be compared to girls' rule, dude.
no,
That's
no, no, no. That's a
those are
recipe
some
for
big ass
failure.
shoes to fill. Dude. Yeah, 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 dude. First mistake, dude. Should never try to go for girls' rule, dude.
Mm-mm.
That's like
It's like if they
that's
try
like
to do
you
Queen
just you
Fortune Cookie or something, it's like they try to be that level.
like bro, you just started boxing and now you're trying to gun for Mayweather, dude.
Yeah,
You're insane.
exactly.
You're
Uh-huh.
insane. Uh,
It's his first match and he's fighting Mayweather.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I'm like somewhat interested in the group. I think they've got a lot of very cute members. I like the style of the song. Um, if they, if they wean themselves off of the Nogizaka 46 official rival group image quickly enough, then I'll get into them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Um,
Are they gonna have
I think
the singles compete against each other?
I think so. Actually, I think their single comes out the week after. Well, we'll talk about it later. But Nogizaka announced a new single, and that shit
Spoilers.
is coming out a week prior to theirs. So
So there probably is
kind
gonna
of
be
wild,
something.
dude. Yeah, Ume said, "Shut that shit down." We're putting out a song, dude.
uh,
um, so we'll see. What do you think about this new group so far, Josh?
I have zero opinion, but I will say it will be exciting to see what happens to like a new major group from like that's officially a rival, right? And
Mm-hmm.
just see like how they approach it. But I'm holding back a little, you know. I'm trying not to get too deep into it because or
Yeah,
else
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a
You're
big
not trying
rabbit
to.
hole that I'll get into.
Right. You don't want to get super invested just yet, dude. Right.
Mm,
Yeah, we'll see if they have like a variety show or anything like that. Then I'll gladly watch it over on my solo streams over on the It's Jimu channel. You know,
mm,
whenever I watch the regular shows for the Sakamichi groups.
okay.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I want to make it known. I've been very like quote unquote negative about this group, but it's mainly every time I've said it, it's because I think I've said the same thing. I just don't like the whole rival group thing. I just
Mhm.
find that really cringe.
It's
You
like
know what I mean?
it's
So
like it's
as
forced,
soon as
right?
they're their own group, I will like them. So that's
Yeah.
the same with Nokizaka, dude. As soon as they stop being AKB official rival group and just like I was like, oh shit, I could just enjoy that they have sick ass songs and shit like that.
Mhm.
Like oh dude, Shiraishi Mai, very hot, dude. Girls rule, banger. Okay,
Uh-huh.
I'm in. I'm sold.
Yeah. So it
Like
might take a couple singles for some people to get
mhm.
used to it and disconnect the whole rival thing. But I do think it also is a factor, and people will firstly judge it. Like the same thing happened with Nogizaka, where they're like, "Oh, it's the rivals. We can't watch them," right?
Mhm.
So there is some of that a little bit, but hopefully not
Yeah,
too much.
yeah. I know. Okay, I will say I've already seen some 46 group fans hating.
Oh, really?
I think yeah, yeah. I think some people were celebrating that one of the girls got like fucking Boonshun scandaled already. Not Boonshun, but just got scandaled already. And I was like, if you're one of these Sakamichi fans, you're lame as fuck.
True.
I'm just gonna throw that out there, dude.
No, that's
If
truth right
you
there.
if you're actively hating on a group of girls because they're not your group of girls, you're corny. You're corny as hell,
You're
dude.
cringe.
Get your shit together,
You're
dude.
cringe.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, dude, nobody's forcing you to follow, dude. If you don't like them, then just don't
Just
fucking
mind your own
follow
business.
them, dude. Yeah. Like, I'm not trying to call anyone out, but I will say I've seen it mainly from Ohi-samas.
Oh,
Uh, yeah, yeah, and this is like with Twitter mainly, not anyone in our community. Thank goodness. I think
okay.
everyone in our community has been pretty level headed, but a lot of
Okay, that's
things
good.
I've seen on Twitter has just been like,
You know,
and
the
I say
the
they
chat
have
reflects
more.
the streamer, you know?
It's because it makes sense. They do. I think they give a stronger Hinata Zaka vibe than they give Nogi vibes.
True. I can see that, yeah.
So people have been trying to fucking make like draw that comparison and like
Mm.
oh they're coming for fucking Hinata Zaka blah 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 and
Well, I mean, they're the Nogizaka rival group.
mhm.
They're just trying
Like
to be included, I guess. I don't know.
I don't think it's that. I do think it's like because they're yeah. I think it's just people weren't expecting them to have that early Hinata Zaka vibe. But I think
Oh,
I'm gonna be honest. I think Hinata Zaka is fine. Like
yeah,
I don't think like I think if you're one of those Ohisamas, you know, and which I do want to clarify. I think these are the vast minority of people, not you know. I think majority of fans are just to mind their own business.
yeah,
But
yeah.
that being said, I think you need to be more assured in your own group. Hinata Zaka is fine, dude.
Yeah.
I think Hinata Zaka is in a very good place right now, right? Like, I think they are arguably, not arguably, I think they're pretty definitively doing better than Sakura Zaka,
I
right?
mean, that's true. Yeah.
Which is the group that they kind of originally
Offshoot from.
offshoot
Yeah.
from, right? So obviously Sakura Zaka debuted more recently, if you want to fucking get into that, but um,
Actually.
yeah, Hmm? Actually, but yeah. I don't know. I think Hinata Zaka is fine, dude.
Yeah.
You don't. There's no need to be threatened. Is the point I'm trying
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
You know. Also, I don't know. There's no scarcity in idols. You know what I mean?
True.
Like you can
True.
follow as many as you want to or not.
Yeah.
You know, like
Up to you. If
mhm.
you want to just
like
follow like the 46 group, go for it. You just follow 48, go for it. If you want to follow like Aki P groups, go for it. If you want to follow like
mhm.
more traditional J-pop groups, go for it. If you want to go into whack or Chica Idol or whatever, it's all available.
Yeah. You just just go where it appeals to you the most, right?
Yeah.
And like
And don't doubt other people for liking
I
other groups.
honestly don't think that this group is going to be I shouldn't say there's probably gonna be some fans that get pulled away from whatever groups they were following
It
before
always happens, yeah.
just because they want to be the ones at the forefront for this new group, you know what I
Mhm,
mean? Like they
mhm.
would be like, oh, I was there first for this girl, you know.
I
But
handshook
aside
Maya's
from
hand first.
aside from those people, I think most people are still gonna keep following the group that they've been following, dude, you know.
Yeah. And even if there is natural drift, that's just a part of the fandom.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen it happen many
Yeah.
times. We've lost so many
Mm-hmm.
soldiers.
Mm-hmm. um yeah, I'm just saying let them hash it out in singles, dude. You know, may whoever whoever puts out the best single, may they win. You
Yeah.
know, don't celebrate the fucking scandals and shit. That's fucked up, dude. You know,
Yeah,
that's just
true.
cringe, dude. Because in the end, we all win, dude. You know, if BokuAo puts out a banger, then I'll be like, cool, I got a new song to fucking enjoy, dude.
Mhm,
You know.
mhm.
Um. Anyways, but speaking of Ohisamas, uh, I'm sure the majority of fans, the majority of Ohisamas, rather than fucking caring about BokuAo coming for their group, are excited for this new single 10 single, dude.
Oh.
Title to be determined still. But we announced it, it was very quickly announced last week
Mhm,
during their little Gyoza party stream, right? They're like, oh shit,
mhm.
we got a new single. But if you want to see the formation, you guys stay tuned for Hinata Zakadayama show. They're gonna review that. So that was this past Sunday, and it's finally aired. So now we have the formation.
Oh.
Josh, who do you think the center is, dude?
Who do I think?
Mm-hmm.
I think we talked about it last week, right? Our guesses?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
Do you remember?
I think last time I said Katoshi
Mm,
was my guess.
it's not Katoshi.
It's not Katoshi though. Yeah.
It's not Katoshi. No. So the formation is going to be Hinano center. Then we got Nibu and Matsuda Konaka Poggies
Mm.
to the side of her, and then to the side of them we have Kawada and Osushi. And then behind that, we have double center, Kosaka and Mipan. Then to the side of them, we have Kyoko and Katoshiho. Inside of them, we have Kumi and Meimei. Finally, we have once again a double back center with Ushio and
Oh yeah,
Takamoto,
that's true.
Morimoto, and then Paruyo, Manafi and Hyotan, and then finally Mikuni and Suzy on the far sides, dude.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I this is the furthest up. Matsudo Konoka has been, right?
Yeah, I know, it's so exciting. It's like, dang, like, I hadn't realized that she hadn't been front row, but I'm like, "Why hasn't
Mhm,
she been front
mhm.
row yet?"
I think that's probably like Hinano Center, don't get me wrong, is hype. I'm
Uh-huh.
excited for Hinano Center. I hope that's a sign of a cute, fun summer song.
Ooh, yeah.
All right. I've been yearning for it. I've been craving for it for a
Mhm.
while. But yeah, Konoka being in the front, I think is probably the part I'm very excited about.
Mhm.
I've always really liked Konoka.
Yeah.
And seeing her finally get some love, some recognition up here, dude.
Mhm.
It's very nice. Very nice to see.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I think it's just been a long time coming, and honestly, I thought it already happened. That's how, like
Mm-hmm. Like you feel like it just should have been a thing by now, right?
yeah, yeah, exactly. It almost caught
Hmm.
me by surprise.
But as you can tell from this formation picture, we got some new profile pics, dude.
Oh.
So let me click over to member. Oh no, I hate it when this happens, dude. There's just always the one random
Oh,
unchanged
no.
one, dude.
Kageyama.
Kage Kageyama, dude. Sag, big Sag, but makes sense, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got these I don't know what to call these outfits. These they make me think of golf outfits, right?
Oh, you
Golf
thought
shirt.
golf? I thought of like, an offshoot of, like, diner outfits.
Oh. Hmm.
I think it's the buttons for me.
I get golf vibes from this, dude. Or tennis. Something kind of like sporty, dude.
Mm.
But uh
It's very shopped. That's the first thing I noticed.
very shot.
Shopped, photoshopped.
Oh, shopped? Yeah, 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 yeah.
Like, their some of their faces look flat. Like, Kosaka's face is not that flat here like it is here.
Oh no.
Like, her cheekbones are gone.
No, okay. Well, yeah, no, it is. If you go to the larger version, it's not as bad. But yeah, when you're looking at the thumbnail, it looks very devoid of feature, right?
Mhm, it's almost like
Like
paper.
Hyoten, I think is pretty. She looks washed out, dude.
Mhm.
My thing is, dude, the saturation needs to fucking. They need to chill. And you know me, I'm always like, I love the fucking saturated
Uh,
colors, dude. Make my colors pop, dude. But I'm like, holy shit, guys. All right, too much,
uh,
dude. you
like,
know?
the brown hair looks like it's so dark, it almost looks red.
Mm-hmm. Dude, they're fucking yellow, bro. And I'm not being racist, you know.
Yeah,
like,
I think especially since I have Kageyama's picture there, you can see the difference.
yeah, exactly. Like Kageyama has some good color, like on her photo. Like the color grading's nice. It's just the I would like a little bit more contrast there, right? But the colors are good. This one, it's like, yo, what's happening, dude?
Are they cut out?
Oh, maybe, dude.
I think they're cut out.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, you're right. Like they just added the background on later, dude.
Yeah, and I think they just shifted the background a little bit for everyone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the same fucking brick right here. I'm on Mipans and then Kumis.
Because, maybe the background should be a little blurrier
Yeah, yeah.
because
Well, I feel like
well,
there's
there's
more
a little
texture in the
shadow.
background than
There's a
there
little
is on
shadow on the
them,
right
dude.
side,
Hmm.
but then
Well,
I
just I
don't
mean, like, yeah, look how much texture you can see on their face, and then look at how much texture you can see in the background,
yeah,
dude.
maybe
You
that's
know
what's
what I
messing
mean?
me up.
Yeah, yeah.
There's, like, no texture on the
Like,
skin. I
and
zoomed
then
in.
and then the grading doesn't matter. Yeah, because they're very like the light on them is very warm,
Yeah. Oh,
right?
the
Like,
eyes. I just
that's
noticed the eyes. If you zoom in, like,
yeah.
all the way, you see how,
Uh
like,
huh.
how sh how photoshopped the eyes are.
Jeez. Oops.
And the hair, they put, like,
Mm-hmm.
dodge and burn. They they just put
Mm-hmm.
full dodge
Dude,
on the hair.
like the fact that this is so
Looks, like,
yeah, like I
oily.
think what it is because this is so warm, but the light on the
Mm.
background is very neutral.
Yeah, 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 that's true. Like, it should have reflected it.
Mm-hmm.
And plus there's cool I think the thing that's throwing me off is there's cool bricks at the bottom, but none of that is
Mm-hmm.
reflected onto them.
Mm.
'Cause there's some light spillage, that's why there's light in the background, but, like, I don't know. We're being nerdy about photos now.
Yeah. Dude, that's that's fun for me. All right, let me have fun. Jesus Christ, dude. You know. But it sucks because I feel like these could have been nice.
Mm. We've seen them
You
do
know what
nice
I
ones
mean?
before.
Hmm. Like
Take us back to the
I.
library shots.
God, yeah. Or even like the last one, dude. You know, like the Kageyama one is nice, dude.
Mm,
You know, like got the sky and because I'm pretty sure that background's composite. You know, or at the very least it's in a studio and that's just like a backdrop. You
but
know,
I
I
see
don't think they actually
consistent.
shot that outside or anything.
Mhm,
Like I don't know, like the it sucks because like the members themselves, like the styling looks good.
mm,
You know what I mean? I like the outfits. Uh I like the hair and makeup, dude. The poses are nice.
mm.
Like everything that's concerning the members themselves is fine. It's just somebody really fucked up on the back end. You know what I mean?
They like offshored the the photoshopping or something.
Mhm. Like yeah, dude. It's not the move, dude.
Mm-mm.
Like chat's memeing me for zooming in on the brick textures, which is fair, you know, but like
That's what we do as photographers. We pixel people.
well, because it's not about the brick texture, dude. It's about the fact that there's less detail on the member compared to the brick texture, dude.
Yeah.
You
What am I
know,
supposed to be
like that
focusing
shouldn't
on?
be the case. I don't care about the fucking brick,
Uh-huh.
is the point. I care about the members. That's what I want to see. So why are you giving me more detail on this than you are on this, dude? You
Uh-huh.
know what I mean?
It's like they just sharpened the background.
Mm, like, yeah, this is something funky going on here, dude. I'm pretty sure this is a really weird fucking composite job, dude. They should have done a little bit more Gaussian blur or some
Oh,
bullshit on the
yeah.
background,
Something
dude.
to help the background out, yeah.
Just to separate it, yeah. Maybe paint in some shadow, you know, just to
Mm.
separate them from that. Um, yeah, I think maybe the choice of colors too. But yeah, this is
Maybe it's
I don't
the
know.
skin tone with the wall that's messing me up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe if they warmed up the background to match the member, right?
Nah. I I think it's the pink and then, like, there's a little bit of pink hues in their skin tone. So maybe it's, like,
Mm.
too similar. See, is there a member where the hair isn't separating it? No, there isn't. Oh, I guess with Morimoto, you can kinda see the skin connecting. It almost, like, blends in a little.
Morimoto. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like this right here.
Yeah, like the edge of her cheek.
Hmm. Yeah, I think that composite job is just fucking weird, dude.
Mhm. I think what it comes down to.
Hmm. Uh, yeah, this is only disappointing because I think they could have been really good. I
Yeah,
think conceptually, it's like my kind of style. You know what I
like
mean?
the contrast and everything.
Like fun, bright colors, very vibrant. You know, the members look cute. I like their outfits. Even yeah, even the thing under normal circumstances, the pink wall with the blue brick underneath would have been interesting.
Yeah.
You know, it's just somewhere in the execution of this that just really kind of fell
Mm.
apart, dude.
Mhm. So close.
Mm-hmm.
It's like in,
But
video
mhm.
production. It's like if they cheap out on the editing, it's like ruins the whole thing.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And especially because these are photos, and then like, you know, you're able to kind of like pixel peep. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, that's true.
Whereas like, you know, a video, it's like it's just that moment, right? But
Mhm.
let's do our usual. Which one? Oh, no, Oshis. Which one is your favorite one, Mister Box?
Let's see. Who do I pick? Um, I'm gonna go just based off first impressions because when I started looking closer, I noticed things.
Mhm.
Um, I will go with Shogenji.
Oh, my niece, dude. I
Yeah,
like it.
your
I
niece.
like it. What
Has a
about
nice
Shogenji's?
nice pose on the face. You know, it's a little serious but relaxed. I think we mentioned this last time too.
Mm,
Very
yeah, yeah. You just have just enough gap there, dude.
mhm,
Like for
mhm.
some air to slip through, dude.
Yeah. I think that's my
Yeah,
favorite, yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The
It's a
close
very
second
nice one.
is, Osushi.
Ooh, yeah. Osushi's is really nice. If we could pick Oshimin's, I would have picked Osushi's. Just, I think, I think hers turned out very, very nice.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna go with Kumi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. I like her smile. Um, I think she just kind of has like a very relaxed kind of expression. Like there's like a very, very slight tilt to her head,
Mm.
just enough, to kind of add some expression there.
It's kinda
Um,
idly, right? The pose?
yeah, yeah. Fortunately, her hair is separating her from the background. Um, and it almost feels like if I squint hard enough, I can see some shadow painted in. You know what I mean? To
There's a
separate
little
her
bit of
from the
burn in there,
background.
you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, I just wish there was a little bit more contrast in her features. You know what I mean? Like
Mm.
that they didn't just paint her so smooth. But aside
Yeah.
from that, I really like this picture. I
Okay,
think I think
yeah.
she looks good here.
I'm glad.
Hmm. But yeah, that has been it for the Hinata Zaka 46 news. Um, so we're gonna keep on moving. We've got some Sakura. Oops, I forgot to do this. Whoops. Anyways, we got some Sakura Zaka 46 news coming up. We got a new PV.
Ooh, you don't know how long I've
Uh,
been waiting to watch this.
you wow, you really
Yes,
waited, huh?
I am patient, and I wait for chat to watch it.
Dude, I'm
Literally
not.
almost a week.
Yeah, this came out the next day, right? We like literally after the podcast the next morning at like 6 a.m. it came out.
Mhm.
So naturally I woke up Wednesday morning, I think around like 7:30 and immediately watched it.
No patience. No
Not for
strong
third
willed
gen
diamond hands.
Sakura Zaka, dude. I was like, dude, this is too long. I'm not gonna wait a whole fucking week to watch it, dude. But of course, because Mr. Box hasn't watched it, we're gonna watch it together real fast with chat.
Mhm.
So, if you guys want to be able to see our live reactions to these music videos, what you gotta do, you gotta come hang out with us every Tuesdays at around 7 p.m. over at twitch.tv/slope club. Maybe eventually kick.com/slope club, dude. The way things are
Start
going.
gambling.
But yeah, 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 dude. We gotta get that sweetstakes.com money,
Oh,
dude.
there we go.
But yeah, so we're gonna watch this PV and we'll be right back with our thoughts. All right, so that has been our look at Seijaku na Boryoku, dude, the third gen PV coming out for this new Sakura Zaka 46 single. What did you think, Mr. Box? What did you think? I've
I
already
said
watched
weed and
it.
flour. We're
So
referencing
okay, we were
the
being
ending.
very mature earlier. It was just during that little the engine at the end, dude.
Uh-huh.
They're like, "Oh, Sakura Zaka 46 Sankise,
Uh,
wee."
weed. Slay.
Anyways, what did you think of the song in PV, Josh?
It was surprising. I didn't think it would take that turn. I think I especially enjoyed the second half more than the first half. To
Hmm.
me, when the first half was happening for both the music video and the song, I was kind of mixed on it.
Yeah.
But then the second half really brought it home.
I think there's some very choice transitions, right, in the
Mm,
PV. I
mhm.
think that's really what sells it. There's not a lot of like really crazy editing or anything like that.
Yeah.
Um,
They tried a little bit, but it wasn't anything like that jumped out.
mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think the biggest criticism, excuse me, that I have with the song is that it doesn't feel like a performance. It feels
Mm,
like a song and then it feels like a dance, and they're two not separate things, but it just feels like they were made almost like separate from one another, right? Like the performance seems like something that I could have like I could easily see like happening at like a dance show. You
Oh
know what
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean?
I can see that.
Right? Because like this isn't like the choreography, the performance in this to me doesn't feel like something I would expect to see them do live on stage to this song.
Mm,
Right? Because especially like during the chorus where things are a little bit more subdued,
mhm,
it's like you're getting these like very intense choreography and stuff already.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, like it. Like how are y'all gonna sing that and do the performance at the same time, dude? You know.
Mm. Yeah, 'cause none of them are singing during the performance, right? Like, during the
Hmm.
dancing part? And maybe
Yeah, yeah,
that's many factors. Maybe they're only gonna dance it, or maybe they didn't have enough time to learn the lyrics or something. I don't know.
yeah. Hmm. Or
'Cause as
maybe
we know,
yeah,
that happens.
maybe it's just a dance PV, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Like but I will say going to the dance though, it is they look very polished.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Very sharp.
like it does not like if I wasn't following this group, I probably wouldn't believe you if you told me that this group that they had just debuted like a few months ago. You know what I
Mm,
mean?
mhm.
Like they seem extremely polished
Yeah.
already in a
I
good
think one
way.
one thing I noticed is when they, like, kind of mess up, like, I noticed it a couple times where, like, they go and they don't, like, stick the landing. They still
Mhm.
flow into it and don't, like, stop and, like, do, like, mess up. They just, like, go and then they, like, emphasize it more of, like, a stop. So I did notice
Yeah,
that
yeah.
level of, like, attention to detail in there, which I really appreciated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like full on committing, right?
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Yeah, yeah. You got to do that, dude. You got
I
to,
think that follows, Takahiro's, like, philosophy, like, even if your hair's messed up, even if you're sweaty or whatever, you just, like, keep on committing.
because you're it's about creating a performance, not creating perfection. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly, yeah.
Um yeah, I will say song wise, personally, I think this is kind of a how do I want to say this? I think there's a lot of production value in this song. A
Mm,
lot of production value in this PV. I think that's commendable for a B side. It makes me almost not as sad that we're getting no third gens in the A side for a while. It's like okay, that's fine. Like at least they got a very good PV and song with a lot of money being poured into it. But
mm,
I'd say it's a step down from Natsu no Chikamichi for me, dude. I
mm,
feel like Natsu no Chikamichi is more my vibe A, and
mhm,
I think it just is more melodic. I don't know.
yeah,
It's got that catchy factor to this.
mhm, mhm.
This isn't the for me. This isn't the kind of song that I'd see myself listening to much just on its own.
Yeah, I think I'm the same way where like, if this came on, I'd, like I don't know, I might skip it if it comes on. I'll
Mm,
recognize it, be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, this is the Sankisei song. Okay, next song." Like,
mm,
it probably won't go to my playlist and stuff like that. Like, it's it's tough to find a situation to hear the song, especially since the lyrics off the bat don't, like, affect us as international fans. So we have
mm,
listen more to, like, the melody or the song or the instruments and using the vocals more as the instrument itself. So, I think what it presented maybe isn't my cup of tea, but I could definitely see how people liked it, especially with the more ambient vibe it gives off.
mm. I don't know. I feel like this. Forgive me. I'm gonna sound really fucking pretentious, but like this isn't like a pop song to me. This is like a piece of art.
Mm,
All right. But like I almost say this in a negative kind of way for me because it's not like with an idol group, I want to be able to just enjoy something. You know what I mean? Like I just want to I don't want to fucking get all like analytical and like have to turn on my brain power, dude. I want to just like, dude, give me just some fucking bubblegum pop, dude. Give me something fun and cute and like
mm,
yeah, yeah, something I can just kind of turn my brain off and vibe to.
mm,
But then that being said, though, I think there are some very beautiful moments in this PV that like, really convey that they're trying to make this something a little bit more, like something they're trying to give you more to chew on than like I guess like a typical pop song, right?
Mm.
Like some of the moments in the PV, really stand out. Like, oh, what are they trying to express here?
Yeah, I think in terms of the music video, I definitely enjoy. It's interesting because I enjoyed everything but the dancing part, but I like the dancing part. Like, I like the choreography of it, but
Mm,
the actual dancing footage, I was, like, a little iffy on. Maybe there's too much of it, I think. It was, like, a little filled up, and I'm like, "Okay, they're dancing," and I'm glad because, it's a great performance, but the other shots were so interesting to me that I almost, like, was waiting for those to come back already.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, what is it? Yeah, I showed it earlier. Like some of the rain shots,
Mhm.
the shadowy hands.
Oh,
Especially,
yeah.
I really like the flowy dress parts, right? Where
Mhm,
they're
mhm,
in like the red dress. I think there's like a yellow dress too,
mhm,
and stuff
and they
like
start
that.
dancing individually with different colored dresses.
Mhm.
I thought that was really nice.
Yeah, yeah. I also like that during that part in the song, the members have solo lines, and it goes on
Yeah.
for quite a bit. That's
More
something I
solo
feel is like
lines, yeah.
missing. Yes, because it's like, I want to hear their voices, dude. I want to
Yeah,
hear
you
like
don't wanna
each,
hear the wall of chorus the whole time.
yeah. So that part was refreshing.
Mhm, mhm. No,
Yeah,
but I think especially the second part, I enjoyed for both the song and the music video, though
mhm.
I think I lean towards liking the music video a little more than I did the song.
I can see that. Yeah, yeah. I think for me, visually, the PV gives you a lot.
Mhm,
The song though, I just wasn't the biggest fan of, especially
mhm,
there's some like some sing talk moments. It
mm.
kind of takes me out a little
I
bit.
can definitely
Which
see why people would like it though. Like, I can appreciate if we wanna use Jimmy's terminology, like, I appreciate the artistry in the song.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, okay. Let me say this: if I think between this and the A side, Keyaki Zaka fans are thriving right now.
Mm,
Right. I think people who liked Keyakizaka and what that group brought to the table, and maybe they necessarily didn't necessarily like Sakura Zaka. I think the A side and this song are definitely for those people.
mm,
Um, Now I really like the A side, just as its own thing. This song though, not as much. I think it's
yeah.
just yeah, like I said, it's not something it's something that I would like I need to sit down and watch the music video and really think and contemplate to enjoy. And it's not something that I can just kind of listen to and vibe in my car to. You
Mm.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
Jimmy just wants to vibe, guys, come on.
dude, I'm just trying to vibe, dude,
Uh-huh.
I'm but like dude, not like Natsuno Chikamichi was such a fun, cute, vibrant song, but it still had very like involved choreography in it. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like that's I guess that's my point. You can have both. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like
We've seen it, yeah, with that
you
one,
can
we've
still
seen it.
have a cute idly song but then still have like the high performance quality in it.
Mm.
Like it doesn't need to be something like so I don't know, like avant-garde,
I
something
wouldn't say
so
it's
like
avant-garde, though.
I would yeah, I'm just trying to find words. It's not really it's not doing anything new, but like it's what's the word?
Like, they tried hard to make it thoughtful.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, does it seem too try hard for you?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit. Like and I don't want to discredit this song or this PV, dude. It's like it's my problem that I have with documentaries where I
Oh,
feel
they're
like
trying to
they're
make you
trying to
feel a
make me
certain
feel a
way?
type of way, dude.
Uh-huh,
You
uh-huh.
know what I mean? And I'm just like the second that it's obvious and apparent to me that you're trying to make me feel a type of way, I'm not going to feel that way. You know what
Mm.
I mean? So, I don't know. Um who knows? Maybe the song will grow on me, but for now
I
I'm
think it's
not.
a cool song,
And
but I just think it's not for me.
mhm. There's cool moments. Like I said, like I think the production quality is
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
The production value
Yeah, you
is
you can tell
there.
that they, like, actually, like, put some effort into it, for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't want to discredit the producer or anything like that, dude.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't feel like a cash grab. It
Yeah.
doesn't feel like he just phoned it in.
Yeah, yeah,
But
for
it
sure.
just
There's some
to
intent
me
behind it.
it just didn't land.
Mhm.
I'm sure there are other people who will wildly disagree.
Yeah, for sure.
Shall we give it the ratings?
Okay. Which should we
All
start
right,
with?
let's do PV first.
Okay.
On go. Three, two, one, go.
7.
7.
Oh, there we go. Hello, Jimmy.
Mr. Box, dude. Mr. Box. All right.
Yeah,
Why'd you give it a 7?
I definitely think that if they focus more on those other shots, it could have easily shot up to like an 8 or a 9 for me. Because those shots are like super good. Like to me,
Hmm.
those are the artistry it needs for that song. But
Yes.
then it having just the same visual for like 3/4 of it really like the anticipation of waiting for the cool shots like drew my energy away while I was
Yeah,
watching
yeah.
the more deserty shots I'll see. Like it dried everything up, you know?
Yeah, I think for me, I kind of worked off of the baseline of a 5. 5 being the most average PV I've seen. This is
Mhm.
definitely above average,
Yeah,
right? I think,
for sure.
and especially for a B side, this is way
Yeah.
above average,
Mhm.
right? I have seen some A sides that looked less put together than this PV, right? Um, and then so even then, that already puts it above a 5. That makes it like a 6, right? But then
Yeah, yeah.
like I think, yeah, like you said, like the some of those shots, those really interesting shots, like the solo member shots, the different like rain shots, and the
Mhm.
I think there was one of a Yuzuki and all these shadowy hands come out from
Mhm, mhm.
behind her.
All the
Like
colorful
those look cool.
dresses and yeah, there's so many
Mhm.
different cool shots.
The big tracking shot through the door frames.
Oh yeah, uh-huh.
Things like moments like that. Oh, it was Morayu. Sorry. I actually like Morayu. That's fucked up with me. Anyways, I really like those shots, and I feel like the inclusion of that bumped it up to a 7.
Mm.
But they make up such a small
Yeah.
portion of this PV that I just couldn't give it more than that.
Mhm, mhm. Exactly.
Mhm. All right, let's go with song,
Okay.
shall we? On go. Three, two, one, go. 5.
4. Yeah, I think below
I could
average.
be convinced for a 4. I was debating on going with a 4. Go ahead.
I think at least for me, it's below average, but like we were mentioning before, it's not because of production value, it's not because of the cool I mean, there's a lot of benefits to the song, the cool solo lines, the production level, the instruments that are involved, the work that was put into it, the intent, but I think it just falls a little flat for me just based on my own personal taste, so this is a very personal score that I give it. Objectively, it
Hmm.
should be pretty high, but I think taste-wise, I put it a little lower.
Kind of the same logic for me. Like I feel like production value and like instrumentation and like the solo lines, everything like that, puts it above average for me. But just because this is just really not my cup of tea, and I don't know, I feel like it didn't have anything that like made it stand out as a track for
Maybe
me.
that's what it is,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, like,
So
if it had, like if the chorus was, like, a little bit different where, like, it changed things up in the song and then it came down to that
yeah.
more symphonic kinda sounding thing, I feel like that would really work well, but it kinda being samey throughout with, like, little
Yes,
touches,
yes.
maybe that's what
Hmm.
it is.
Yeah. So I was like, it's just it's baseline. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Um, like yeah, it's not anything that I would make me say like this is not up to the par that I've expected from
Mm.
Sakura Saka 46 or anything, so um yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit bummed out. I really like, but it's not 3rd gen fault or anything like that. It's
No,
just
no.
me. I really like 3rd gen, so I was really hoping to really like this song. I think Natsu no Chikamichi was the savior of Sakura Zaka fandom for me when it came out.
Uh,
Like I was so over a lot of the tracks that were coming out from Sakura Zaka at that
mm.
time. And then Natsu no Chikamichi came out and I was just like, this is it.
I
I'm s-
revived.
I'm still a fan, dude,
Uh-huh.
So I was hoping to kind of get not that vibe exactly, but kind of like another
Mm.
track like that.
Another
So
banger.
mhm. um but we still got other songs coming out from Sakurazaka, right?
Yeah.
Coming not today, of course, but they're gonna be releasing
This is the last music video,
generation
right?
songs. Was that?
Is this the last music video? They only gonna do 2?
Yeah, I think we're assuming that this is the last PV. There could be more, but yeah, there's gonna be generation songs as the couplings for for this, so we can look forward to those, dude. I'm very hyped for the first gen song, dude. I want to see what that sounds like. I'm hoping something fun, you
Yeah,
know.
for sure.
Um, I believe depending on where you're at, you can actually check out the rest of the discography
Oh,
already. But I don't think it's available for us yet, dude.
I mean, it's 9 p.m., so maybe it is.
Let's see, dude. Let me go over to sakurazaka46.com and then we can check the news.
Yeah,
And
see
then
if
where's
it's
the
available.
streaming thing, dude?
It's always like digging ar well, I guess you could just go to Spotify, and search up their name. Let me do that right now.
Free streaming of the title song of Sick. Oh no. That's the only thing available is the A side, dude.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not the actual. Okay. So I guess we just wait longer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Unless unless no, that's it. That's it. So yeah, we'll wait till whenever the rest of the tracks are available. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, for sure. Super curious.
Let's keep moving right along to some Nogi Zaka 46
Let's.
news. Let me change this over. Like we were talking about earlier when we were talking about BokuAo, we got a new single coming
Oh,
out, dude. New single coming out from Nogizaka 46. This is going to be their 33rd single, dude. Already, dude.
33rd.
Nogizaka is fucking moving, dude. Right?
They
Like,
are old. Am I right?
wait. Why is it the wrong one? Hold on. Let me.
This doesn't look like my Nogizaka.
Yeah. I was like, all right, hold on. Sorry, I'm having some lag issues, dude. Let me.
Technical difficulties.
Okay, here we go. There should be. Okay. So yeah, at the end of Nogizaka Kojichu this last week, there's a little like, oh, new single coming out, 33rd single, stay tuned. So this is gonna be released August 23rd. Um about 2 months from now, you know. So this isn't like as fast of the airdrop
Yeah,
as we got
true,
from some from
true.
Sakurazaka and Hinata
It was
Zaka,
like
where they're like, hey, next month.
almost a month, yeah. This
Yeah.
is 2 months, so they get a little bit of lead up.
Yeah. So this is going to be coming out August 23rd. I believe this is the week before BokuAo's single comes out, dude.
Mhm.
Ube really just being like, no, we're shutting that shit
Who's
down,
gonna
dude.
win?
Uh, but yeah, so that's pretty much all the info we have for it right now. We'll
Yeah.
have the Senbatsu for that next week at the end
Oh,
of
yeah.
Koji Chu. Very similar to the Hinata Zaka news. We just had the news cycle for Hinata Zaka, right? Like I think
Mhm.
last week we announced like, oh, there's a new single. That's all we got. We'll
Yeah.
see the Senbatsu next week. This
Get
is
ready,
same
eventually,
thing.
we'll have a week of 0 news.
Yeah, we're all the Sakamichi groups are blowing their load,
Yeah,
dude.
it's a little too early.
hmm It's okay, dude. Start over is coming out, dude. So then, what is it? July will be uh 33rd single, or the 10th single, Hinata Zaka. August will be Nogizaka 33rd. And then, you know what? Come September, we'll have a new Sakurazaka single. And then, then October will be Hinata Zaka again. And then, no, I doubt it. But it's cool. It is nice to have them putting out so much stuff.
Mhm.
People in chat are getting excited thinking about who the next center is going to
Ooh,
be.
who's your guess,
I
Jimmy?
see a couple of people wanting Nagi center, dude. Who
My guess
would
was
you
gonna
like?
be a 5th gen. I think it's
You think
time.
it's a fifth gen?
I think it's time. And
I think. Oh no, go you go. Go ahead. Right, go ahead.
and I think Nagi is a good choice
Yeah.
for 5th gen. And I don't know, we'll have to see how that plays out, but I can definitely see a more a vocal based song, even though we've said that in the past with other members that have good vocals and they don't get them a
Mm-hmm.
shine. But I think it's fifth gen's time to be front and center, whether that's a double center or a single center. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I I think I'm not I'm leaning on not a fifth gen center. I think
Mm.
there's gonna be more fifth gens in the Senbatsu for
Mm.
sure. Obviously,
Mhm.
we with some grads, we have some Senbatsu position like Senbatsu spots opened up.
Yeah.
But I think definitely I would like them to go to a more established member as the center. Right.
For example.
Obviously there we had Kaki, but I don't think he's gonna be Kaki. I feel like we've had a good amount of Kaki. Well, what was the last one? It was the Skito, Rock Daze,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So that was the end of last year, I believe. Chat saying
Mm.
Piendo. I would like to see Piendo.
I
We just
I
had
can see
Mizuki
that.
and
I feel like she's
Kubo.
been pushed a little more recently.
Yeah, yeah. We just had Mizuki and Kubo.
I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Someone like I feel like someone like one of them to really maybe Mizuki solo center, though I doubt it because he just had it. Um,
I mean, they've been known
shoot,
to
maybe
do Genki though.
Rentan.
Oh,
Rentan. I feel like
Rentan?
she's been getting.
Hmm.
I don't know. I feel like they're still building the push. I don't think they're ready to
Oh,
to
okay.
capitalize
I
on the
mean, they've
push yet. But
airdropped people before, so
yeah, 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 dude. Return up. You know what? You know who's this? You know who hasn't had a center in a while, dude? Nakanishi Aruno, dude. Let's
let's go.
go.
The return redemption.
The only people that will listen to that song are the people in this chat right now, dude. The people who watch this podcast, dude.
It's okay. No one
Oh,
listens to the song anyways.
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Chat's bringing up Yodo. It's been a while since we had a
Yeah,
Yodo center, right?
that's
Yeah.
good graduations.
Hmm.
I know she's been kind of in the
Um.
background for me. I don't know. Like I feel like she hasn't been like up front and center as much as she
Yeah,
usually is.
yeah. I feel like Yodo has become one of the like. She's kind of like the Kaz now, or like the Nanamin. They're like
Mm.
a very strong member, but not like a center.
Mm. Graduation single center. I don't
Yeah.
know. Here's me with my graduation predictions too early.
This doom saying again, dude. What is wrong with you, dude? Yeah, you know what? I said not likely, but I would like to see a Kaki center again, dude. I want to see a fun summer song with Kaki in the center, dude.
Mm.
Skito no wa Rokudaze was a fucking debate, dude. I'm still salty about that, dude.
With a name like that, you would have thought the song would
With
have
a
sounded like
name
that.
like that, remember the jacket covers, dude? You
Uh-huh.
know what I mean? It's like they're all at the beach. She's like,
Mhm.
it's like, oh hell yeah, dude, we're gonna get the fucking summer song,
Uh-huh.
dude. And then you get whoa, 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 whoa. Do do
Let us
do do
astray.
do 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 do. It was like, oh my god.
Mhm.
Can we get this song at 1.5 times speed, please?
At least.
At least. Oh, yeah. Can we get an actual fun song, please,
Yeah,
Nogizaka?
for sure. Let's get
I'm
one.
begging you, dude.
It's August, still summer, you know?
Yeah, dude. Hadashi Day Summer 2, dude. That's what I
Ooh.
want, chat. That's what I want. Um, it could be Hadashi Day anything. I'll take it, dude. I'll take it.
Arashideaki,
Um,
you know?
mhm. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Only time will tell.
Mhm.
Um, I have a sneaking suspicion, a very sad suspicion, that we're getting another single so soon because we got to squeeze in a grad track, dude.
Mm.
Because as we were kind of alluding to earlier, we do have a graduation announcement coming out from Nogizaka 46. Um, we covered a lot of Hayakawa Seira news a couple weeks
Yeah.
back with the situation with Sego, and unfortunately, our our worst kind of fears, I guess, have come to fruition. Whether or not it's directly related or not, we can't really say. But as you guys can guess, we're talking about the Hayakawa Seira graduation announcement, dude. So Seira Hayakawa has announced on her blog earlier will be graduating from Nogizaka 46 at the end of August. The official graduation date will be announced as soon as it's decided. Uh, Also regarding the Midsummer National Tour, Seira will perform until the Osaka show on Thursday, July 13th, and will be absent from subsequent performances, dude.
So soon.
Uh, yeah, we look forward to your continued support of Seira Hayakawa and Nogizaka 46. How do we continue to support her when she has decided to completely leave the entertainment industry? I don't know. But yeah, I will always support her should she ever come back or do anything,
Yeah.
dude, you know?
Mhm.
Um
It sucks to see happen because, like, I think a lot of people saw the talent in her, and, like, and especially with the situation that led up to this, it's almost like people can only make assumptions at this point, and
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just it's
That's what
unfortunate to
I
see.
just really hate, dude. It's one of those really unfortunate things where it's like, it's like logically you get that, like, yeah, I've said this so many fucking times as fans, dude. Like, we'll only be privy to so much information,
Mhm.
but it doesn't make it any easier, you know.
Yeah.
Um, I yeah, I'm gonna be real. Literally, the only reason why I'm still doing this podcast and why I'm still a Nogizaka fan, quote unquote, is because of the slimmest chance that Seira wasn't forced to graduate and she chose to do so. Right.
Mm.
Um I don't know. I feel I'm just gonna be honest, and like this is just me conjecturing, and this is me just speaking as a fan, and not as a not as like the news, right? This is just purely opinion. Based upon the interview that she did on the radio that sparked this whole thing, I just don't think she was. I'm gonna say I just doesn't feel like she was planning on graduating. The whole point of that was that she was like, "Dude, I saw how strong Asuka was. I want to be someone like that to the group."
Mm.
Why would you say that if you were planning on graduating already?
Mm.
You know what I mean? But who knows? Who knows? Um, yeah, maybe she just has other plans. I don't know. Or like chat saying, maybe like there's been people to there. What is it? I'm like losing my train of thought because I'm like reading chat at the same time. Sorry. Um, like maybe maybe she made that announcement because she was already planning on graduating. Right, is what people were saying. That like basically I have nothing left to lose, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say this, right? Which is possible, right? So yeah, I should be more careful with my words. It's not the slim. It's not that slim. It could go either way, but I don't know. My gut is still just like I find it personally kind of hard to believe.
Mm.
But then the thing is, yeah, I just don't know, right? We just don't know.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. We can only make assumptions, and I think, if this is her choice, then, it's her choice, but if it was forced, then that's a whole different issue in itself.
mhm.
And I mean, we'll never know. We'll only get a snippet of it, and
Yeah,
that's the most we can get, you know?
yeah. It's very frustrating. It and okay. I just let me for the people in chat and also for the people watching on YouTube. I'm just processing my feelings about this out loud,
Mhm.
on a podcast. So just bear with me. I know that this isn't going to be factual, and like because once again, there's only so much that we know.
Yeah.
But it it's just very to me it feels very defeating. Like we couldn't protect this one girl. You know. And yeah, and obviously as fans, it's not really our quote unquote our job, but like it's almost like I just wish that like all of the fucking comments and like the messages that people sent in to Nogizaka in support of Seira actually fucking did something.
Mm.
And who knows, maybe it did, but like we'll never know. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's the thing. It just feels so defeating, you know? Like you feel powerless, dude. For me, like,
Mhm.
you know, um yeah, like I don't know. It's one of those weird things, you know. I like genuinely really hope that she just decided to leave already, and this is just something that's just has already been in the works. Because
Yeah.
you know, whatever it is, it's like I wish Sarah all that the happiness in the
Oh, for
world,
sure.
dude.
For
You
sure.
know, I think, you know, obviously she wasn't my OG. I'm not gonna pretend that I was like Sarah number one fan now, but I think we all genuinely liked her, dude.
Yeah. She
You know
was
what
like
I
my
mean?
first impression favorite of the gen, and she really
Hmm.
stuck out with, like, her performance and, like, her
Yeah,
attitude, her, like
yeah, yeah.
her, like, gung ho-ness of doing the work, and I think up until the end, it was, like, pretty much still there.
Hmm. Um, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot that we don't know. I do want to say for anyone who maybe is in a similar kind of position to me and feels kind of the same way, and kind of just feels like this just feels really shitty. You know, just yeah, just there's a lot that we don't know. You know,
Mhm.
like all we can really do is just kind of hope for the best for her.
Mhm.
Um, you know, I think that my biggest thing is that I wish, like with all my heart, that whatever she does after this, she actually finds some, like she finds a very fulfilling life,
Yeah, for
right?
sure.
Um, I think that's why I'm so sad, is because I when I think of Sarah, I think of someone who is just genuinely very excited about being able to work as an idol. I think of someone who is very excited about the opportunities that they had. I think that was one of the reasons why I literally liked her, is it looked like she was one of those people making the most of it, right? And so maybe she's just decided that there's something else now that she wants to make the most out of, dude.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you know, it's so much.
yeah.
But she did write a blog. I think this is where it was first
Oh,
announced,
yeah.
and we do have a translation of it.
Thank you
So
very
we'll go ahead
much.
and read it for you guys. Good night, Nogizaka 46 Hayakawa Seira here. I passed the audition at the age of 17, and my first stage as Nogizaka member was at the Nippon Budokan.
Jeez.
The glowing light sticks looks like the waves of a wide ocean, and at the same time as I am thrilled with the unreal world, I remember being puzzled as to what kind of place I'd come to. And that's the beginning of my story. I originally had experience in classical ballet and children's musicals, so I like to stand in the spotlight and expressing myself to the people in front of me. I didn't want to waste the rare opportunity that was given to me. I'm sure that's why I'm here. I didn't have the confidence to think so, but the day I saw that shining scenery, I made up my mind to make an effort to think so. It's strange to say it myself, but I've always had a stoic personality. I have to do my best here. I have to catch up with my senpais. I want to contribute to Nogizaka 46 even a little. I felt like I was going to be overwhelmed with responsibility and tension every day, and I was pushing myself every day. Looking back on those days objectively, I feel like I was just an immature and energetic 18-year-old girl. I was never the ideal idol you imagine in your dreams. Not just laughing, but when I cry, I cry. When I get angry, I get angry. When I get hurt, I get hurt. There were times when I felt the limits of my physical strength. The loneliness that increases day by day without knowing what tomorrow will bring. Every day it feels like a needle being pricked in your heart every time you compete. The bottomless bright blue sky, the night I made my kind mother cry, that day when everything was so dazzling I couldn't find any direction to go, a world that shines cruelly with tears. If that day never started, I wonder if it wouldn't have been this painful. But hey, it's not that I didn't have a single day to think about it. I think the reason why I was able to keep going was because of everyone's light from your light stick. Just as I was about to give up on everything, I realized that the light stick glow, which made me paralyzed about it at first, was gently enveloping me. I also want to deliver that kindness I receive. I wanted everyone to smile. And it was the same with my favorite members, the members who are like lifelong friends, who always stayed by my side when I'm having a hard time and rescue me at any time. I wanted to see those smiles, that hardworking, cute kohai who bring us a lot of new things. While doing so, I gradually came to think that I am here because I am. And I feel like I can proudly say I like who I am today more than who I was yesterday. I really am grateful. I, Hayakawa Seira, will be graduating from Nogizaka 46 and will be retiring from entertainment industry. I would be lying if I said I had no regrets. My beloved friends, my cute kohai, and all my cute, beloved, precious, and irreplaceable fans. There's now there's no way that I didn't have any regrets. A sunset at the end of the summer on Jingu, a big moon that I saw in the stadium. Uh, shoot,
Light sticks that
six
shine
that shine
like an
like an
ocean.
ocean.
Mhm.
The city at night, seen from the mountainside. The rear view of a senior who's preparing their mind. The smiles of the fans who tell us a lot of fun stories. A view from above the clouds. A sea of many lights. If I had started that day, I wonder if I would have seen such beautiful scenery. Those thoughts, I think about it a lot. Do you want to finish it out, Josh?
I want to I want to keep seeing various sceneries in this Nogizaka 46. I was full of such feelings, and even if it was small, I was able to take pride in accomplishing something that only I could do. Something that only I could do. Since that day, I have been thinking about graduation. Life in the entertainment world of Nogizaka 46 Hayakawa Seira will soon come to an end. However, I think that life is a series of short stories like this, and it can be called the book with I as the title is almost complete. That's why I want to continue to advance the page of life called I. There may be much more difficult things, but even such a thing makes me feel excited because I learned that there is something wonderful after overcoming it. That's why I can graduate from the first chapter of my long life with a sense of accomplishment. Kind hearted, caring, and loving members, Kohai, who became stronger with effort, and the new kids who will become Nogizaka 46 in the future. I believe that the story of Nogizaka 46 will continue. I want to become a person named Hayakawa Seira and watch over that story with a smile. I think there are times when I stop in the middle of the story I and open the page of Nogizaka 46 story. Believe me, I will surely smile at that time. My activities are scheduled until the end of August, and I will participate in the Manatsu Zenkoku Tour 2023 and my hometown Osaka performance on July 13th as my last performance. It will be my last activities in Osaka, but I am currently working on a certain job. I think I can announce it to everyone around the end of August, so I would be happy if you could look forward to it. There there are only a few times left, but I hope I can make many memories with everyone, so thank you for your support. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to everyone involved in Nogizaka 46. Thank you very much to everyone who wrote the story of Nogizaka 46 Hayakawa Seira together.
I think that was a very well put together blog.
Yeah,
Um,
a lot of heart went into it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Someone in chat made a chat GPT joke, and I just want to say fuck you with all love. Fuck you, dude. This is emotional to me. Okay. But no. In all seriousness, though, I do. Uh, I think that there's a couple parts where I find a lot of reassurance. I think the first thing is that I think there's like a line where she says, what is it? I've come to like the Hayakawa Seira of today more so than the Hayakawa Seira of yesterday, or something like something along those lines.
Mm,
And I think that's just really that's all you can really ask for out of someone's time as an idol,
yeah.
right? If they come out of it liking who they are more than they did coming in, I think that's already
Mm,
I think that's more important than a lot of people may realize.
yeah.
Um Lastly, I'm glad that she has already found something that she knows what it is that she wants to do.
Mhm.
Um, I don't know why. I think I missed where the line where it said that she was going to be announcing it once she
I think she has, like, like, another activity thing that she's doing that she couldn't announce at the end.
mm,
So maybe it's, like, something like a TV show or something that
well, because
is
she's
being edited.
retiring from entertainment as
Yeah.
a whole,
But she already filmed
as
it,
a
and
whole.
they need to edit it
Oh,
before it's
true,
will be released.
maybe. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I I'm in my head canon, dude, she's like, you know what? I'm gonna become a manager, dude. I'm gonna work in management and
I'm a
make
stick
sure
up for
no
the little
fucking
person.
yeah, exactly, dude. I'm gonna fucking make sure that no one has to deal with a Sago ass motherfucker again, dude.
Uh-huh.
But no, well, who knows? We'll
Yeah.
just have to stay tuned to kind of see what that her announcement is going to be in August, and then yeah, dude. Whatever she ends up doing, dude. I hope she just finds happiness,
Yeah.
dude.
And even if she doesn't know what she wants, right? Like, I still think that's fine. It's like then she
Yeah,
gets to
yeah.
adventure on to find out what her true passion is and be able to move forward to that. And like she says, this was one chapter in her life. Now she gets to move on
Hmm.
to the next one. There's always be fond memories. The next chapter is a whole new challenge, a whole new adventure with
Hmm. Hmm.
challenges and wins, losses, W's, L's, everything. And
Yeah,
that's part of
dude.
life.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, I got more emotional during this than I wanted to. So,
Mm.
on that note, that is it for the Nogizaka 46 news. So, you know what that means? We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back with the TV show highlights. And we're back. Hey, you know what time it is? It's time to talk about the TV show highlights. This is part of the show where we go back, talk about even the regular shows we might have watched this past week, as well as, of course, any highlights from the three regular shows. We have Hinata Zaka de Ama Show, Sokomagatara Sakurazaka, and Nogizaka Kojichu. Did you watch anything else this week, Josh?
No, but I saw there was who were there was a member with an ex-member. They're in a TV show together. I wanted to watch it, but I didn't have the chance to yet. Uh,
Member with an ex member.
I'll do some research and let you know.
Oh, okay, okay. I watched a few things. First, been trying to keep up with the Hinata Zaka channel and Sakura Zaka channel content.
Oh, mhm.
So if you go over to Sakura Zaka channel, you'll see that they have some behind the scenes of third tour. It's like mainly the food, what they're eating. Oh, we got some kushikatsu, things like
Oh,
that, dude. Some sushi. Very cute video, very fun to kind of just see them all hanging out. Um, Speaking of hanging out over in Hinata Zaka channel, I watched this live on stream yesterday. We had Kosaka Now and Kato Shiho on a Uniba Dato, dude. You went to Universal Studios Japan, dude. Went to Hogwarts, dude. Got some fish and chips. Fish and chips and the mushy peas, bruv. And the
jellied
the butter
eels.
beer. Yeah, jellied eels. Ugh. Ugh. And they want to make fun of American food. Anyways, uh it was cute, very cute. I think we were all very happy to see how animated Kosaka was in this. I think that was the most emotion like I have seen from her in a while. It's very, very cute, dude.
Mm.
Um Aside from that, we also watched it was an old ass episode of Hina Choi because it just got subbed, I guess. I don't know. I got debated. I thought it was something more recent, but then I was like, what the fuck? Why is Bemio here? I realized it was from
That
last
threw
year.
you off.
Yeah, yeah, but it was cute. It was like them making different kinds of fucking gyoza, dude. And then like mapo tofu gyoza, pudding gyoza,
Mm.
takoyaki gyoza and shit, dude. Um and then lastly was like what is it? Just weird food combinations, like I can't remember. It was pretty funny though, but it was just like shit you wouldn't think to try. Oh, like Kumi made hers was like natto and vanilla ice cream, dude. I was like, yo, that looks disgusting, dude.
Is that the new food video?
Oh, we could. It's pretty easy to do.
Mm,
You
maybe.
want you want you want to get together to do a food video, Mr. Box?
I'm always down for a cooking video.
All right, all right. Okay, so maybe let us know if you guys want to see that. But yeah, aside from that, just watch the regular shows.
Yep,
Did you watch the shows this week, Mr. Box?
I did. By the way, the show I was referencing earlier, it was actually an
Hmm.
ex-member and an ex-HKT member, so it's not even relevant anymore.
Oh, who was it?
It's Hyuichi Hina and Kodama Haruka.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. What show?
It's like a little small production drama. I just clipped through it right now. Not gonna watch it.
Mm. But yeah, so first show, Hinata Zakayama show, cooking episode. Love to see
Ooh,
it. Love to
yeah.
see it.
That's my
Uh,
I think that's my recommended for this week.
hmm Same, same. A lot of fun. It's kind of like you watch MasterChef when they had like
Mm.
partners, and then they would have to like take turns every
Mhm,
like
mhm.
like minute or whatever. It was kind of like that, except it was like a relay, right, of like a bunch of fourth gen members.
Yeah, so you
So
wouldn't get, like you wouldn't know what's going on until you, like, go in, it's like, "Alright, what's the
yeah,
situation?"
yeah, yeah. What's yeah? Oh shit, she got fucking eggs on the pan already,
Yeah.
dude. And then like you could see like the vast disparity in cooking ability
Oh, yeah.
between some of the members, dude.
There was one member who was cutting cabbage. I cringed, like, like, recoiled in my
Oh, it was
yeah,
Konishi Nanami, right?
when she, like it looked like she didn't even cut it. It looks like she, like, tore it.
Oh, Kishi, my bad. It was
When
chat.
she like,
Kishi,
instead
yeah.
of just going down, she's like she's like she was shredding lettuce.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was very, very funny, dude. Um God, what who was it? I think it was Takichi Kirari, dude. She decided to add so the dishes that they had to cook was Goya champuru, right, dude? Um what is it? Bitter melon and egg stir fry with
Mm,
meat and stuff like
mhm,
that. And then what is it? And then aji fry, right?
mhm, mhm.
Um so she's they like the first person to cut the bitter melon did a great job. They did
Yeah,
exactly the way
mhm,
you're fucking supposed to.
uh-huh,
Here's the bitter melon. You cut that shit in half, you scoop,
mhm,
and then what is it? And then you dice not dice, but you chop from there, right?
mhm,
Perfect. Perfect. I was like, okay, good, good. They knew.
mhm.
I think it was Takeuchi Kirari comes in and she's like, "Oh, I think we could use some more bitter melon." And she just fucking leaves the center in and cuts it. She starts
Uh-huh,
adding that shit in, dude. I was like, "No."
uh-huh,
You know. Well, that's the fun of these episodes, watching somebody
yeah,
come in and just fuck it up, dude, you
mhm.
know? I think what is it? Was it Kyoko when they did this with way back when she just
Oh,
fucked it up, dude? Yeah, we're just
yeah.
like, yeah, yeah, yeah.
There was one girl who was, like, cutting the onions, like, really fast. I was like, "Oh, dang, okay, look at her."
Nah, but her fucking but the cuts were uneven, dude, It
Mhm. She was
wasn't.
just, like, going fast for going fast.
Yeah, yeah. At first, it was nice because I thought she was just kind of cutting them into strips, right? So she was,
Uh-huh.
but then I guess she was just trying to go for a rough chop. I guess it was still Kishi as well,
Mm.
and they oh yeah, she chopped off like a piece of
Yeah,
her
piece of
glove,
glue.
right? There's like a little strip of
Just
blue.
some microplastics in there, just to add a little
Yeah, yeah.
flavor.
A lot of fun. I definitely called it with Konishi though. I was like, dude, ain't no way this girl can cook, dude. She's gonna fuck shit up.
Uh,
And then yeah, yeah, she definitely did, dude.
mm,
A lot of fun to watch. I'm excited for the next episode. They're gonna be
yeah,
finishing it out, right?
mhm.
Uh
It's funny when they took out the aji fry. They just on top of the onions. Alright, there you go.
yeah. It's like, oh shit, where do I put this? This is done. Okay, you bloop.
At least I'm glad that they didn't put it where the raw meat was.
True, true. Yeah, yeah. Where they'd been cutting like raw chicken earlier,
Uh-huh,
dude.
yeah.
Um yeah, yeah. Any other highlights for you from this episode?
Not off the top of my head right now.
Yeah. I think the only other moment I can like recall is Konishi shows off her pancakes that she had cooked
Oh, yeah.
before. I'm like, yo, that shit's burnt.
Yo,
And I remember
that's
saying that
happened to me
like,
before, okay.
yeah, but like, bro, if I look, we've all burnt it, but if I burnt fucking pancakes, I'm not taking a picture of it, dude.
I took a
I'm like,
picture of mine.
oh, this guy's fucking Konishi, dude. I
And
was
I'm
like,
just like, "Look
dude,
how burnt this is." I took a picture of this.
if I ever fumbled the bag that hard making pancakes, I'm leaving no physical evidence behind, dude.
And I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta dress it up a little bit to take off a little bit, but, the bird adds a little bit of a dimension to the flavor.
This guy's talking about depth, dude. You gotta have some bitterness to to
Yeah,
to balance
some
out the
charcoal in
sweetness.
there.
It's like how people like bitter coffee with sweet desserts, right? It's
Yeah, there you go.
no, Josh,
I'm
that
the
was
same way,
burnt,
I'm the
bro.
same way. I like black
That was
coffee with some
burnt, bro.
desserts,
No, dude.
It's like how people like their toast, right? Some people like it, like, super dark. It's the same thing.
I don't think so. I don't know about that one, bro. All right, if we ever go camping and I burn a batch of pancakes, you can eat those,
I didn't
dude.
say I like it, I was just saying it's a new dimension to the flavor.
But yeah, a lot of fun. They're gonna be finishing out the cooking next week, and obviously there's probably the tasting and stuff. So definitely look forward to that one.
Mhm.
Up next is is Soko Mogatara Sakurazaka. This one was also very fun. It was a continuation of the acting, right?
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
Um, so we had like different prompts that like they do like a quick 5 second skit in like
Mhm.
you're eating some hella hot fucking takoyaki, dude. Like
Uh-huh.
oh, shit like
I
that,
try to
right?
hide
And
that as
then
much as possible. I'm just like I
you
just,
know,
like
you don't spit it back out, dude. You don't.
no, no, I just, like, open my mouth, cover my mouth and just just breathe for life.
I'm like one of those people that go, um, what is it? We also had like some of like they had like the extra actors in there, and so they had to
Oh, that
do
was
like a
interesting.
yeah. I really enjoyed that,
Mhm.
like um, who I think it was Nakashima Yuzuki. She had
Mm.
the she had the same one as Pon, right? Where it's like you're like
Fine.
trying to catch like a criminal,
Uh-huh.
and then you're with your senpai and he gets shot, right?
Mhm.
And then like it just has you have to ad lib, and then it just has to end with like please no matter what catch the bad guy, right?
Yeah.
So Pawn does hers pretty normal, dude. She gets shot in this like the fucking stomach. She's like, oh, I'm fucking down, dude. And then yeah, but she does like a little funny thing. It's like, oh
Mhm.
yo, by the way, the bento I bought, you thought it was 200 yen. It was actually 300, bro. I've
Yeah.
been covering that cost, like
Uh,
that shit's pretty fun. But then um fucking yeah, Nakashima Yuzuki goes like she's like, oh, I've been shot.
like,
Oh,
my bangs on top.
like what the fuck? You been shot in the head, dude? Ain't no way, dude. That's so,
But a flesh wound, you know?
dude. It just yeah. I remember during the sports fest, like everyone was laughing at her, and then they're like, she's just everything she does is just fucking funny, dude. She's so easy to laugh at. I'm like, dude, a bunch of fucking bullies, dude. And now I'm like, I'm gonna be honest, I can kind of see it, dude. I can kind of see where they're coming from.
Mm.
Any highlights for you, Mr. Box?
Um, I think we already covered it pretty much. There's a there's the sec oh, there's the other one they did where which member was it? The last skit? Which one was the last
Oh,
skit with
the
the
teacher, like the monster parent and the teacher.
uh-huh. I forget why it was funny. There was something at the end where it was funny.
Oh,
She
it
got
was it.
good flair.
Yeah, it was Ishimori Rika, right?
Uh-huh.
She's like, like I think yeah, she like is like kind of like passive aggressive about it, dude. She's
But something about her
like
face, right? Like, if you do this, your face will be better or something.
yeah, because she's like, what is it? The teacher was already like, oh, you yelling at my son because he fucking fell asleep in your class and shit. He's like, yo, but he fucking falls asleep every day for weeks, for like like all day. That's the school isn't the place to sleep. He's like, oh, you shouldn't yell at him, and she kind of like gets in like, oh yeah, you're right. I'm a you're kind of being a bitch right now, but I'm talking politely, so I'll work on it. And then mom's
Uh-huh.
like, what the fuck?
What
Definitely.
every teacher wishes they could say.
Yeah, dude. I was floored, dude, when she just went there.
Uh,
Earlier, even the audience was like, holy
yeah.
shit. Yeah, definitely a good one.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm. And then last but not least, we had Nogizaka Koji Chu. This is a continuation of the like this member quiz,
Oh, yeah.
whatever,
Mhm.
right? Where you get like the hint. Be honest, it's kind of the most veg episode this
Yeah,
week, to be fair.
I couldn't follow along because 'cause I'm like, I don't know the members that close. Like, he's like and they were
Mm-hmm.
giving some pretty, like, specific hints.
Yeah. There was I think the funniest thing from that was that Himura was so desperate for a Matsuo
Oh,
Miyu
yeah.
fact.
He was, like,
And
rooting for her the whole time.
same, dude, same.
Uh-huh.
Like, okay, literally, if you guys watch the Jimu stream, you would know this. Every time I see Matsuo Miyu, I do this exact same thing. I make some comment about how she's pretty, but I don't know anything about her. I
Mm.
do that every time. And before this gag started, I said the exact same thing, but I said, you know what? Maybe this would be dope this would be pretty poggies if I got to learn a Matsuo Miyu fact from
Mhm.
this fucking episode. And clearly Himura was thinking the same
Yeah,
thing, dude.
right?
Because every
We're
time
on
they
the
drop a
same
fact, it's like,
page.
oh, it's gotta be fucking Miyu, dude. It's gotta be fucking Miyu. And they're like, nah, it actually is not, dude. It never was, dude. Oh, so sad, so sad.
I have to mention the obligatory, Yumiki section where she describes her bread eating pattern. Like, "First I eat the
Mm,
bread by itself, then with butter, then with
yeah,
strawberry,
but
then
with
with butter,
jam, yeah.
and back with the strawberry." It's like, sounds like a
Like,
very
damn,
her thing to do,
yeah, damn, she really pops off on bread, dude.
right? I mean, I like my bread too.
Uh-huh. But yeah, I mean, it's a fun enough episode, you know. I mean, it is nice to learn some facts about the members, but
Mm,
yeah, I would say at least compared to the other two episodes this week, this was probably my most whatever episode.
yeah, I can see that. I think
Mhm.
this is a wait for English sub just to get, like, the
Yeah, yeah, definitely
full
probably
mood of
be a
it.
lot more fun with English subs.
Uh-huh.
Mhm. But yeah, on that note, I think that's going to be it for this week, unless there was anything else you wanted to add.
Nothing else.
All right. So you know what that means? That means this week. That's it for this week's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment down below if you're watching on YouTube. Let us know what you think about the new rival group BokuAo. Are you going to be checking them out,
Oh.
or are you hardcore Sakamichi only loyalist, dude? Let us know what you think about some of these new singles coming out from Nogizaka and Hinata Zaka. And hey, let us know what your thoughts are on the new PV from Sakura Soccer. But that's gonna be it from us this week. We'll catch you guys in the next week in the new podcast. But until then, we'll see you guys later. Peace.
Bye.